know, I was going to ask you if those glasses are decorative or real, but I just got to look through them, and they're pretty heavy duty.
Happens after you turn 40.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah,
wow. Don't you just use those for reading, or you use those for everything?
You even look larger, clearer, and more in color right now.
By the way, I love your show, True Detective. I think it's just fantastic. It's, you and Woody Harrelson are... well, it's interesting because I know you guys are friends in real life, usually, but you do not like each other on the show, and usually it goes the other way around.
No, he and I have a great time in real life. I mean, I add on to him, he adds on to me, we're laughing, there's a lot of laughter.
Where did you meet?
I thought we met on EdTV, but he says we met 2 years earlier at a party at it was a lunch party at noon. And he says, I came because you don't remember this, man. He goes, I came up, I said, nice to meet you, let's have a tequila shot. You said, no, I've got work to do in the afternoon. And I said, and then what happened? He said, well, you had the tequila shot. And so evidently I had quite a few tequila shots because I still don't remember what happened that afternoon.
And do you guys, I don't know how it works, you know, with acting, sometimes you like to stay in character, like you don't like each other. Do you hang around when you're working together?
Yeah, we hang. I mean, we both got families, so on this show we hung out. We've always hung out. Off the set and in between. We play sports together. I mean, he plays a lot of barefoot soccer. We'll play a lot of ping pong. He's he's a really fun ping pong player. Are
you a good ping pong player?
I'm pretty good. He's real good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And does it get, he's very competitive, I know that.
Extremely competitive. Yeah, we've had a match one day, had a house I was renting on Mulholland, and we had 48 hours with nothing to do, man, no commitments. Woody and I together, 9 a.m. with 48 hours of free time. We start playing ping pong. And all of a sudden, he hits a great shot. It wins, it goes down the corner. It's bouncing under the, you know, the lawnmower in the garage, and I keep it moving and pop it back up and pop it across the garage. It bounces around. He runs over, knocks over a bunch of keeps it moving. About 2 hours later, the game had turned into do not let the ball stop. So we're dripping in sweat. I've got blood on me from blood. He's hit the street. He's run into stuff. There's broken glass all over the place. But we never let the ball stop.
Well, you can't let the ball stop. I'm surprised you ever let the ball stop. The first movie you worked on together was EdTV, right?
Yeah.
EdTV, and Ron Howard was the director of that film.
Yeah.
And that's the first time you guys had worked together at all.
That's the first time we worked together. We were in San Francisco. I had already been there for about a week, and now he plays Ray, my brother, and I'm in there with Ron Howard. I've already done wardrobe, makeup test, and everything. So Woody Harrelson's coming up, and I look out the window. Who's riding up the street on a 10-speed with this guy in a full bike suit and helmet and bike shoes and everything? Gets out, walked up. You could hear him walk up because he's walking up these classic wooden stairs in his bike shoes, right? Comes up with his bike. Hey, what's going on? We're like, hey, Woody, I go meet him. He goes, yeah, I remember you from, you know, that time we had the tequila shot a couple years ago. And anyway, so Ron says, so let's talk wardrobe. We got some things over here you might like. And Woody's like, I didn't just wear this because I wanted to. This is my character. This is it. This is it. And I was thinking it'd be really cool if I always, no matter what I changed, I never changed my bike shoes. So everywhere I went, I just backed up in the corner. And I was like, this is a classic.
And did Ron, as the director of the movie, did Ron go for that?
I think Woody got away with the bike shorts, a couple of headbands, and maybe one of the shoes. I'm not sure where he got.
Some of the best parts of the show, True Detective, are when you guys are just driving around. And who decided?
I think it's hilarious.
I do too.
You think it's funny too?
Well, you know, it's serious, it's intense, but also there are definitely moments of comedy there. But who decided that? I think you got to drive once so far this season, but Woody gets to be the driver all the time.
Well, Woody, all right, he's senior detective. It's his area, his county, his car. But that's the only time it's good for Woody to drive. And even then, it's not that safe for Woody to drive. Even if you're hooked up to the damn picture truck, it's not even good to have.
Oh, he's a bad driver.
He's a horrible driver.
Oh, really?
No, you know the guy. They give the driver's side, they give themselves about 8 feet, and you're over there just cliff hanging off the side, and they're just going on thinking it's all there right in the middle. He thinks stop signs are sort of anti-establishment. I think stop signs really should only be there if a car's coming. But other than that, don't tell me what to do.
I do the same thing. I consider them suggestions.
Sense of direction.
Yeah.
Sense of direction. It doesn't matter if you're going 3 blocks.
The spirit of the law is what I often tell my wife as we're driving through stop signs and lights and stuff like that.
Well, you and Woody, you just go drive together there.
Hey, do you still have a bunch of Airstream trailers?
3 of them.
3 of them?
Yeah.
Do you guys take trips in those things?
Yeah.
How old are the kids now?
5, 4, and 1.
Oh, that's got to be... Do they love doing that?
Yeah.
I would love that, too.
You should do it.
I can come with you and the kids?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll pick you up in Albuquerque and drop you off in Destin, Florida.
I have a lot of ideas that sound like fun, but I'm not adventurous enough to actually do them.
Take the show on the road in an Airstream.
The whole show in an Airstream?
Well, stop along the way. Hit the cities along the way.
It's not a bad idea.
No.
If we get Woody to drive, I'd think about it.
You might want Woody back in the trailer with you.
We're going to take a break, and we're going to work on, well, we got to prepare you to win an Academy Award, because you know that you're going to win, right? You are. I know this. I found out. I work for ABC. Right. Metью Макконахи is here. We'll be right back.
I have things to do. So type the report, man. That's how we do. I get people to talk. You read the stats. It's worked out well for you so far. I'm the only one ever took up for you. Ever.
That is Metью Макконахi and Woody Harrelson, True Detective. Great show.
It is a great show.
But as I watch it with a certain amount of sadness, because I know that it's when it's over this season, it's over. We're not going to get you guys again for another season.
No more Rustin Cole, no more Marty Hart after eight episodes.
And it has to be that way because of the way the story is designed. But maybe it could be like American Horror Story, where the actors come back and play different characters. So that, no, that
not going to be that.
No.
No, they'll have another. We'll be gone at the end of this season. They'll have another murder mystery to solve, but it'll be all new detectives, 2 of them, 3 of them, and somewhere else.
Oh. Yeah, I don't like that.
You know, we got 3 more episodes to go.
I don't know. I form a bond, and then it gets broken at the end. Yeah. It's like, you know, it's almost like I'm wasting my time.
Just for 3 more weeks.
I know, and then that's it. I think, well, no, we have this. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 3 more. Yeah. Yeah, that's no good. So let's talk about the Academy Awards. Yeah. They're right across the street. I feel that you deserve to win the Academy Award, not just because of your performance. Also, you starved yourself almost to death. And that is, I mean, really just has to be horrible. I mean, just has to be a terrible experience. And I feel like just based on that alone, you should get it. Right?
No.
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 Because that's a sacrifice. And some of these other guys made no sacrifice at all. In fact, some of them plumped up a little bit during that.
That could even be a harder sacrifice. No,
it isn't.
Now, look, the lengths of man will go, the lengths of an artist will go is not the measure of excellence for a role. It did help me do what I needed to do to get to know Ron Woodruff. That was the shape, or at least how he looked. I needed to get down. I needed to get down to that way to better understand it. Doing that for 5 months put me in a place where I was able to study and surround myself with everything Ron Woodruff, everything about HIV and AIDS at that time. And it was a perfect tool. I didn't even know it would be until I was doing it. And just experiencing being physically weak for probably the first time in your life. And literally and figuratively hungry. And hungry, which, you know, I mean, figuratively, the guy was as hungry as could be, you know, just to stay alive. Ron Woodruff was. And so I've said this before, I needed 3 hours less sleep a night. I had an amazing amount of energy, but it was only from the head up, from the neck up. Everything that I lost from the neck down, it's like it's sublimated and transferred to the neck up. You lost everything from the neck down? Not everything. Not everything, okay. Not everything. How are you going to top that speech you made at the Golden Globes? It's untoppable. I mean... The Golden Globe speech? Yeah. I mean, how are you going to top that? What did I say? I had a great time. Well, you started with all right, all right, all right. If I start with all right, all right, all right, and thank you, I really can't go wrong. I feel like you wasted your A material on the Golden Globes, and you should have saved it for the Oscars. Now you got a lot to really, I mean, you got a lot to live up to. Do you have anything in mind? The first 3 words I ever said on film, which are all right, all right, all right.
Well, I loved it.
Cool.
This time, I know you did work Just Keep Living in there, kind of.
Yeah.
You got to work that in, you know?
Yes.
You got to get that in there.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That should be easy. That comes up pretty easy too. That's how I'll come back. If I start with all right, and it'll swing back somehow to be a Just Keep Living.
All right, I'm going to be watching
pitch.
and writing the whole thing down as I watch it as well. Metью Макконахи, congratulations on having an unbelievable year.
The show is called True Detective, Sunday nights, 9 o'clock on HBO. We'll be right back with June Squibb.